And welcome back, boys, to another episode of Track Day Rewinds. Today we're going to be hitting up the 4th track day that I'd ever done. And as promised, the car, yes, is finally tuned. It doesn't misfire. It screams on song. And with that little bit of extra power and being able to rev the car to about 7 grand instead of breaking up at 4.5, honestly, it was a night and day difference. The car was 100% woken up. Now, because of that extra power, we felt the absolute best at this track day because the car was on song. It was lighting up the tires in 3rd gear. We had an absolute blast. Yes, we were still running 15s. Yes, that was still on 50 PSI. Yes, it's only 200 horsepower, but man, did we have an absolute ball. Now, mind you, the car still only has standard lock knuckles. We haven't put knuckles in. That comes in later episodes when I start making those crucial modifications to the car. But straight off the rip, we're gonna get straight into it. This is track day 4 of Track Day Rewinds, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you soon. All right, day bloody 4. Here we go. Got a brand new Bride bucket seat in the car. The car's finally tuned. It can rev out to bloody limiter, which is no drama. Just have a listen to this. No misfire at all. All 140 kilowatts of fury. First session out. This is the first time driving a car with power, so I'm just sort of having a feel for it. I got my mate Jono in the car, and we're just having a bit of a play. Still trying to take on board what I learned in previous track days, just trying not to really push the limit too much, but just trying to have a feel for it. And now we are spinning out. Definitely not used to the extra power. But look, we're trying to just work it out because we've been so used to being underpowered and not being able to turn the wheels enough to spin out. Now we are spinning out, so we're just gonna have to take it easy a little bit. But as you see, throughout the rest of the day, we hit some seriously good laps. Now, as you heard just then, you heard the tire screech. That was actually a water line popping off the front of the throttle body. I didn't know at the time, had no idea what spun me out, but just kept driving. But once looking back at the footage now, you can clearly hear when it pops off and it wets the tires and it starts screeching. But unfortunately, I did notice the temperature gauge starting to creep up, and usually the car sat around 80 degrees and didn't move off of it. And when I saw it getting up to 90, 95, I knew something was wrong, so we got out and had a look.
Look inside here. There's just coolant everywhere. Oh no, I fucked it proper.
Yeah, you did fuck it proper. Anyway, we pulled the car back into the pits, ended up fixing it, and then we chucked our friend Dean in the car. Now, Dean was sort of teaching us some of the fundamentals of setting ourselves up for the back M's, and then in later sessions we actually pieced it all together. But yeah, just having a bit of a play here, just learning how to swing the car. The main goal that we had for this track day was basically linking the back M's. The whole track day, all I wanted to do was link the back M's. We barely even drove the front S's. We just used it basically as a cool down lap. And the primary goal was basically just that back section of the track. I just wanted to link it from the first M all the way through to the very last M and finishing off strong. as you can hear, the car sounds so much more happy with the new fuel pump and that retune. It was just on song, and it was like this from all the track days to come till the end of the CA's lifetime before we dropped the 1J in the car. So in that high speed corner, you could see that we were starting to use some of those clutch kicks mid corner to save the car, popping the handbrake and basically trying to keep the car on lock through that entire last corner. Just not enough wheel speed to do it in second. It's definitely a third gear initiation into the ends, but we'll give it a red hot crack. Just not enough speed to enter that in third gear, but later on we definitely give it a proper go. Alrighty, session 3. This is when we have Bevan in the car. Bevan basically saying, just like Scott, stop being a little bitch, put it in third gear, and give it a big old rip. And now for probably the best lap of the day. I was so bloody happy. I was so happy I finally got that one tail into the back ends, and I was addicted to it from that moment forward. Unfortunately, we did run into an issue where the circlip that holds the wastegate actuator in, unfortunately did pop off right after that run, so we then had to sink it back into the pits for just for a checkup. And we all know that noise. That is a cooler pipe. Unfortunately, on our first lap out, we popped a cooler pipe off the car, went back into the pits, had a bit of a look, sussed it out, went, yep, jam it on, new hose clamp, and unfortunately when we got it all fixed, went back out, and it was end of session. Boys, what did I tell ya? Episode 4, this is where it all changes. This is where I realize the full potential of the car. The car gets tuned, we can rev up, we don't have to, any misfiring, no silly business going on. We had some little mishaps in this episode, like we burst a water line, we popped the little actuator off the wastegate that we had to go in and fix. Just little minor things, but hey look, all in all, I had so much fun. The boys were pushing me to my absolute limit. They were saying, clutch third gear, enter the M's, big one tails, have fun with it, and man, I had an absolute ball. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for dropping by. Be sure to hit the sub button, hit a like button, smash something in the comments. I want to hear your first ever track day where you guys actually were like, holy shit, I'm drifting. Because this was my holy shit, I'm drifting moment, and I was loving it. But I'll see you guys in the next one at episode 5. Take care. Peace.